YouTube family, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, November 6th, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I get on to my topic, I would like to thank all of you that have continued to support my son and I. He and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, there seems to be this rhetoric that is going around where women who have basically spent most of their younger years getting ran through, basically being thoughts, 304s, promiscuous, they seem to think that after the light bulb has turned on and many of them have chose to give their life to God, that now that they are supposedly saved, that the fact that they slept with a plethora of men does not count. Well, I'm here to tell you something, ladies. If that's what you believe and that's what you think, I'm here to tell you right now that you are delusional. Yes, maybe you accepted the Lord and Jesus Christ, and maybe you accepted Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, and maybe you are saved, but guess what? Your poo nanny ain't saved. Your box ain't saved. And maybe your mindset has changed, but it still does not remove the fact that you have been ran through. And now you have the audacity to meet a decent man and you tell him that, yeah, I slept with over 75 guys, 50 guys, but now I'm choosing to change my direction in life and I choose to keep my legs closed until I get married. So what that means is, if you want some of this good, sweet poo nanny, you're going to have to give me your last name. Listen, that is delusion at its all-time high. So let me get this straight. You telling me that you done been ran through by Tom, Dick, Harry, Ray, Nook, Little Charlie, Junior, John, Mike, Lil Dank, and all them guys, but you telling me that, oh, I gotta marry you in order to get some box. Now, help me to understand how that makes sense. So you want me to wait for something. So in other words, you want me to wait for something and give you my last name, give you unlimited access to my resources that I worked my ass off to acquire. It took me over half my life to get all these resources. And now before you give me some box, I got to give you my last name when all these other suckers, jokers, dusties, they didn't have to do nothing but exist. All they had to do was deliver some pipe. And you was okay with it. So it's okay for these dudes to be all up in your spleen, all up in your lungs, moving around furniture. That poo nanny done been beat down 6 ways a Sunday. And you trying to tell me that I gotta wait and I gotta give you my last name. So let's talk about this. So they say that women that have had multiple sex partners, they have an issue with pair bonding. These type women also are very aggressive, overly masculine, and very, very opinionated when it comes to the matters of how men should be responding to them. And that is another side effect of getting ran through. Because see, when you getting ran through and you taking on all that masculine energy that's being shot up inside you, you cannot help to start exhibiting some of that masculine behavior. And I was looking at a video on YouTube. The content creator is called Destro Reborn. And he did a reactionary video to this nice looking young lady. She looks to be maybe Hispanic or what have you. But she went on to say how she done been ran through, just spreading her poontang, just done been spreading from here to there and everywhere. Like meat curtains. But then she goes on to say how she went on her first date and she liked the guy. And she told the guy how many guys she had slept with. And the odd thing is, this gentleman said he didn't have no problem with it. Well, if that's what happened and that's what he said, well, I guess that's what we got to go with. But I got a problem with it. Because even if he don't have enough common sense to have a problem with it, I'm going to have a problem with it for him. Fool, do you know that if you take this woman seriously and you marry her, you are going to be inviting destruction and hell into your house and into your life. Until women like that get some type of help, and I don't know, it's my opinion that I don't know of no help that they can get after they done had their cheeks clapped by so many dudes. At some point, the damage is too far gone. That's just like trying to put a Band-Aid on 3 bullet wounds. It ain't gonna happen. So ladies, you need to come out of the clouds, get your head out of this delusional state that you're in, and understand that there are consequences to you having your hot girl summers, getting ran through, getting your little cheeks clapped, getting your little insides rearranged. The consequence is not only getting your box stretched all out, but what about the consequences of how it affects your mental health? See, they don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you every time you get pregnant when you could have used contraceptives, or you could have had him wrap it up, or you could have just not had sex. No, you didn't want to do that because you had no discipline. Y'all always talking about men should have dick discipline. Well, guess what? Women should have vagina discipline, but y'all don't. So instead of doing the right thing, y'all do the wrong thing continuously. And then when you go get knocked up, you want to use abortion as a form of birth control. If you know that you had a whole phase, and you know you done had your insides all ran through, you are crazy, and you have no right to sit on here to say, oh, just because you allegedly done gave your life to God, that you just a whole new different person. Listen, I'm not telling you not to believe in something greater than yourself, but what I'm trying to tell you is stop faking the funk. Because it ain't no way in the world that you gonna be a born again virgin. And a lot of y'all try to sell that BS. You try to pander it and you try to peddle it. But I'm here to let men know that at the end of the day, You can't make no hoe into a housewife. Family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.